How are ya?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I've been putting this off, but I think it's time.
All right. Well, heck yeah. What are we doing for you? Animal communication, psychic, or mediumship?
I don't know. I was hoping I'd hear from my husband.
Okay. And he's
Um,
passed, I'm assuming?
yeah, 4 months ago.
Aw. Okay, don't tell me anymore.
Okay.
And I haven't read for him before, have I?
No, you read for me. My son came through. We were just doing a
Oh,
general.
okay. Okay. I got
Yeah.
you. All right. Husband 4 months ago. And your first name is Kris, Kris?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So I do get someone who is I can't tell if his hair is dark or his hair and his skin are dark. Would you understand that he had dark hair when he was younger?
Yeah.
I feel like it almost lightened up as he got older. Does that make any
Oh,
sense? Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay. I'm like, that seems odd. And not just in a gray way, but like it
Yeah.
lightened up in a different way. Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. And then I do feel like I love your laugh. I love to make you laugh. I love your laugh. I would have said if you could just laugh more, maybe you need to relax. I feel like you're uptight and that his job almost was to make you unuptight.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, good. Good, good, good. And then he laughed. And he was uptight too. He's like, don't get me wrong. Like I was also uptight just about different things. Like you were uptight about one thing, he'd be uptight about something else. And you guys were like on kind of different uptight spectrums.
Yep.
Okay. And then you have children, yes?
Yes.
I want to say two, but then I do want to say that there may be a step or a loss, and I'm not feeling exactly what that is. I don't think it's a step because you guys only had one marriage, right?
No.
Oh, it is? Oh.
We were, yes, 34 years. But he, he always called my kids his because my kids' dad wasn't around, but his kids, even though they were mine, they were my stepchildren because they do have a loving biological.
I
So,
got you.
yes,
So you were always very respectful of that. I get that.
absolutely.
I love that. How interesting. Okay. All right. And then he does give me a shared memory, and I want to get this right, but what I see is the lake, and I see a jet ski, and I see life jackets, I see grilling, I see laughing, I see like a little beach area, but I'm not sure that it's a beach. I want to say lake. I keep wanting to say
It's a
lake,
lake.
but it is
It's
a
a
lake.
lake. Yeah.
Okay. With like a beach area. Well, I think most lakes have a beach
Yes.
area, so
Yeah.
that makes sense. And then I see somebody doing like a somersault or a helicopter or a 360. Is this a shared memory that you would recall?
Yeah. Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that. He's just laughing. He said it really wasn't that funny though. Somebody did. I don't want to say they got hurt. Like I don't see an ER or an ambulance or anything, but I do see that it wasn't like he thought it was funnier than maybe the person that it happened to.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Oh,
All right. He does give me a little bit of a mischief vibe, a little bit. I'm so sorry that my eyes just look absolutely crazy. I got oil in them when I was doing my face.
that's
Um,
okay.
He gives me a little bit of a mischief vibe, a little bit of a shenanigan vibe.
Uh-huh.
Not in a ridiculous way. I don't see him setting anybody on fire, but like more in a like, maybe I would put a fake snake in a cooler kind of a way.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Or
Okay.
a real one. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Listen, sir.
Yeah.
And then I do feel you already said something. Did you say you guys were married for 34 years? Because he
Yeah.
shows me, okay. And to me, he's saying that he had a conversation with you before he passed or hell after he passed. He had a conversation that it wasn't long enough. Like, this is not fair. This is not okay. This isn't long enough. This is bullshit. Do you understand this?
Yep.
Okay. He wants to reiterate that. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh.
he very much. So one of the things that sometimes I see on the other side are people that are, I don't want to say they're angry about being on the other side, but I think they're resigned. Like, this isn't how it was supposed to be. This isn't what I planned on. And this isn't.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of how he feels. Very, very much like this is bullshit. I had plans. I had shit to do. Things were going great. Almost like the other shoe dropped, right? Like it was going too good for too long.
Yeah.
And he also, okay. Well, first of all, we already know he's a comedian, right? So he shows me, I was about to say something about maybe you moving on someday. And he's like, don't tell her that.
Yeah. No, he always said he would haunt me.
Okay. All right. He's like, not only does she not need to move on, but right? Can't do any better anyways.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Oh, so funny. And then I also see, and I want to say this in a way that you guys were hot to trot and good in the bedroom, ma'am.
Yeah. Oh my God, yes.
He's like, let me put this in a way. So again, with the funny, is he over there with his dad? Because he's showing me an older man that's standing next to him, and they're shoulder to shoulder, not necessarily holding hands, but I think it's related to him. Is there someone over there already for him?
Yes.
And was that his dad?
Well, it could be his or mine. He was very close. He was very close to my mom and dad.
I got you.
Yeah.
I really like that. And again, with the comedian shit, it was like the dad figure went to reach out with his hand, and your husband was like,
yeah,
you're not holding my hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
No homo, even in heaven.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Funny. Oh my gosh. He does show me a career type thing, but it feels more union-ish than like 9 to 5. So it feels more like, would you understand that he had like a trade, but it was also a career?
Can I tell you what it was?
Yeah, please.
He was a firefighter.
Ah, yes. Yes. Oh, that's amazing. I love that. And then you would understand that he has an actual, he was not cremated. I see an actual casket and headstone. Would you understand that?
No.
Interesting. He's showing me a casket and a headstone. Would this be your dad then?
No, it was his dad. That's what he's telling us.
Okay.
That's his dad. Yeah.
Okay.
No, my husband did not want to go in the ground with bugs. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yep.
He's so inappropriate.
Yeah.
Now that I know he's a fireman, he keeps giving me he's doing a stripper routine on the pole.
Oh yeah. He was paid for those once. Yeah.
Are you serious? So that's an actual memory?
At an amateur night. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I hope you're screen recording this. That is so cool. I got to remember to tell you guys to screen record before we start.
Oh my God.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious. He didn't dance as good as he thought he did, but he is handsome.
Yes, very. Yes. Yes.
Super funny. Do you have any questions for him?
Why did he choose when he left? Why did he choose then?
He took himself out?
Yeah. He had dementia.
Oh, I was going to say, because it did not feel like he did.
I know, because he was so full of life.
Yeah. How interesting. So why did he choose then? He's so... He's like, why not?
And that I can hear. I can hear that.
He's like, there's not a good time. Like, there's not a good time for something like this. He also very much doesn't feel like, I apologize, because that usually when someone takes themselves out, they come in apologizing, but he came in making you laugh, and he came in making you feel that, you know, feeling those memories and remembering the
Right.
intimacy and remembering the fun parts of his personality. And so to me, I would assume that is what is important for him, that he wants you to remember now, right? As opposed to how I went out, because he's still really not giving it to me to be. He gave me some. All right. I would say that the way he wanted to go out and the way he did go out were very different.
Right.
Because knowing now that he's a fireman, he shows me that movie Backdraft, right?
Yeah.
And so how he wanted to go out and how he did go out were very different. And so I don't think that he's necessarily wanting that to be your memory.
Well, I hope not.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that makes sense, right? I mean, obviously, he says he absolutely does now want me to offer you an apology. He didn't come in with an apology because he wasn't sure if this was the way the conversation was going to go. Yeah. And now he does offer an apology.
I don't even want that from him though, because I get it. I mean, it was so hard.
He shows me conversations that you guys already had.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Lots.
Okay. Lots. Because he shows me apologies already.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Which is why I think he came in with the laughter and the memories and the kids and
all of it.
He also fucking what's his name?
Tom.
Huh?
His name is Tom, but they called him Hollywood.
Oh my God. Do you have any connection to the name Dave? Because I got the name. Oh, you do? I got the name Dave. I wrote it down. Who is Dave?
My big brother. They were really close.
Aw. I love that.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is that he does feel like maybe you guys had talked about this sort of thing before, but he's patting me on the back and saying, well, hot damn. Like, well, fuck me running. Yeah.
Yeah, and I get it, and I think, Marianne, I think I know the why. I mean, dementia is bad for men, you know. I get the why. I just, no matter how bad it was getting, I wasn't ready, you know.
Sure. But he comes right back, like immediately back with gardening, flowers, and there is no good time. There is no good time. I don't know I don't know how those three things just fit together. But he comes back in. Oh, can you please?
Yes. We had planted our very first, we had just built an addition onto a property with my kids, with my daughter and son-in-law, and I had made the first garden for us that we have had in many years. And so he was happy about that. He loved it.
Sure.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love how, and that's the hard part. Sometimes it's not up to the medium to interpret it. It's just up to the medium to give it to you because it meant something to you immediately.
Yeah.
And then, so he also wants to talk about not being fully prepared financially to check out. Would you understand that?
No.
Okay.
He may be confused on that, but he left me.
I could be confused. He's probably fine. Because what he showed me was life insurance, and then he showed me money, but then he showed me not prepared. He could mean you're not prepared.
Yeah,
like
maybe.
The money's not a replacement, right?
Right. Maybe that could be.
Yeah, he showed me money, he showed me life insurance, and then he was like, but not prepared. So the way I give it is always, you know, so, all right, what else, sir? Is one of the kiddos a daughter?
Yes.
Okay. And you would understand that she's actually having quite a time about this, yes?
Oh, yeah, we all are.
If you could repeat to her that her secret is still safe, he took it to the grave.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
I don't know what her secret is, but then he laughs. So I think it's an inside joke.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like an actual like scary secret.
No.
And then he does like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
With probably both hands. Yeah.
Oh, okay. With both. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And a swirl.
But specifically also to her. You know what I
Yes.
mean? And
Yes.
so he just patted me on the back again. Well, who the fuck knew? So he had quite the potty mouth, yes?
If it was just him and I, yes.
Ah, okay. Because he's letting me cuss all over the place. Now your dad, on the other hand, is like,
Yeah.
you're kind of a mouthy broad.
Yeah. A little bit. A little bit.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Well, there you go.
Thank you.
Thank
you very, very much. I have one more question for him.
Okay.
My daughter and I were we started a new business right after, during the time he had been sick, and we had worked things out that who was going to take care of him and when, and we were starting this business and we hadn't quite opened, and then he passed and we pushed the opening off just by a few weeks, and we still opened, and I feel like I don't even want to do it anymore. And I just need to know where he stands on that.
Please do. Please do. This is a card that flew out. It's the Ace of Wands. It's the person that gets shit done.
Yeah.
It's also embracing that masculinity, creating boundaries. It's also just a yes, right? It's also very much just a yes. And then the shadow card is the High Priestess. So I feel like you said you and your daughter.
Yeah, I have always had my own businesses, and I had taken time off to care for him, and I thought it was my time again, and now I'm feeling like I shouldn't.
No, I mean, the Ace of Wands isn't the biggest yes in the deck, but the guy is dealing with, like, what can I do here? Oh, shit. Now the bottom is the Fool card. New beginnings, getting back out there. He shows me just really getting your mind off of the fact that this is hands down the greatest loss you've had.
Absolutely.
And so as you bury your nose into business and QuickBooks and marketing and the minutia of what it is, you find yourself staying busy enough that you're not just sitting in a fetal position in the shower.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. You really captured him. Yeah. Thank you much.
Very cool. All righty. Have a good one.
Yep.
Bye. Woo. My goodness. Yeah, Rebecca said EMS professionals, humor is our coping mechanism. Absolutely. The fact that he showed me this the fire the pole in the firehouse and then doing a stripping routine around it is hilarious. And suspenders with like breeches and no shirt. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you, Kris, for sharing him with me. Very cool. Tell your brother, Dave, he said hi, and then your daughter. He wants to make sure that he says hi to everyone, especially pats me on the back again and says, who the fuck knew? He wants you to go and say hi to everyone, but he just kind of, those are the ones that kind of came through to me.